Hello, welcome to another review. Right, today we've got a beer from the Letra Brewery. They're out of Braga on the mainland of Portugal in the north, and this is their Barleywine, port barrel aged. As you can see, it's a collaboration with Sardine Brewery. They're out of Lisbon on the mainland, and the one below you'll probably recognise is from Lervig. So yeah, absolutely awesome to get Lervig in a collaboration brew with some Portuguese craft breweries. I think there's been a few other kind of collaborations, I think with maybe Tuol, and yeah, absolutely great brewery from Norway. So there's the bottle cap from the host brewery for this barley wine. This beer is coming in at a huge 13% ABV. It was aged in port wine barrels for 10 months. 9-10 months, something like that, and yeah, 330ml bottle. Let's get my bottle opener and crack it. It's not been in any fridge or anything like that. As you can hear, I'm outside, so yeah, a little bit of smoke on the opening. It's a beer in a glass. I figured I'd come down with a bit better lighting for this. Look at that. Wow. Lovely looking beer. And I'm getting aromas of the port already. I mean, it's like a foot away from my nose. So beer in a glass then. There is a slight kind of mahogany colour, although you're not seeing it on the camera. But as I'm looking up into the light, it's very dark. Kind of cherry mahogany sort of colour. The head is around about a half finger of kind of, yeah, just off white, kind of creamy, sort of almost like a, I don't know, khaki coloured head, something like that. Let's give it a swirl and invigorate the aromas to the nose. Wow, I'm getting a lot of like brown sugar, kind of molasses, that sort of thing. Cream brulee-esque. It's a little bit. There is a little bit of booze on the aroma. Then 13%. Sometimes, come on, you know. There's a lot of kind of raisiny dates, figs, that kind of thing, with that kind of sweetness, that brown sugar sweetness. But then, of course, you're getting that kind of influence of the port wine barrels. 10 months in the barrel, a fair time to suck up some of them kind of aromas and hopefully flavours. It smells absolutely amazing. I'm just trying to see if I can get any kind of other sweetness apart from the obvious. There may be some of that kind of barrel tannins. I don't know what type of barrels they've used, as in the wood. Maybe it's oak. But I think the sweetness is covering over all that. But yeah, lovely dark fruit. Bit of alcohol. Let's give it a try. Nice lacing on the glass. Plenty of alcohol legs and all that sort of thing. You can get in the colour there if you look up through to the top of the head through the glass. So yeah, cheers. Oh my word. Oh, it's so smooth. The sweetness is there. It's probably on the, just maybe the upper end of a medium sweetness, if that makes sense. But the body wise is just silky smooth, creamy with that sweetness. Brown sugar sprinkled on brown bread toast, almost like a slight honey kind of caramelized. Yeah, honey. There's a little bit, as I say, a touch of caramel. They're silky smooth. You're not picking up the ABV when you're drinking it as such. It's more when it goes down into your stomach afterwards. And that kind of like gives you the old handbrake think, yeah, you're drinking a big beer. Wow. Let's see what it says on the commercial description. Just pretty much what I've said. 2 Portuguese breweries, Letra Brewery and Mean Sardine, although I've not had any Mean Sardine beers for quite a while. But check my playlist down below. I put all my Portuguese beers together. And Lervig, of course. Everyone knows Lervig. Amazing. This barley wine was aged in port barrels for 10 months, that's what it says there. On the bottle, let me just pour the rest of this out. A slightly longer review, I don't know, probably the 10-minute mark or so. But yeah, a beer like this, a three-way collaboration has actually worked. I have a lot of collaboration beers. When you get above 2, sometimes, quite a lot of the time, they don't work, but this really is working for me. So it says barley wine, port barrel aged. This beer was a result of a unique collaboration between Letra, Mean Sardine and Lervig. Here we combine a full-bodied barley wine and aged it in port wine barrels for 9 months. So that's what it says on there. So it says 9 months on the bottle and 10 months on untapped, whatever. What's 4 weeks? Well, that's 4 weeks, isn't it? The maltiness and the wood notes and the port wine are well balanced. I wasn't really picking up any a bit, but it's more, as I said, being masked. Enjoy today and tomorrow. So basically, you can age the hell out of this. It says October of 2038. Yeah, we're in the 3rd of January of 2019 now, where I'm reviewing this. So yeah, 13% ABV. Is there an IBU count? 30 IBUs. It's more about the sweetness than anything else. I'm surprised that there's even 30 on Untapped for this one. And that's it. Water, malt, hops, yeast, sugar and barley. That's what the ingredients says in English. And that's it. It's a lovely kind of label though. I've been seeing this on kind of social media for the last 6 months prior to me coming out here. I thought, oh, I'd love to try that. Hoping that it will still be around. Unfortunately, it is. So anyway, pour the rest of the beer in. Let's try and see if there's any other aromas or flavours, and I'll clear off. Smells exactly the same. Awesome. There maybe is a few more of you know, the tannins coming from the barrel a little bit more. I mean, although this is in the bottle and it's been in a fairly cool place, it's still quite a cool beer. So everywhere indoors is concrete floor, so maybe that's keeping the temperature of the beer down slightly compared to, say, back in the UK where we've got like carpet floor because you need it because it's cold at the moment. Out here it's like, yeah. That is a stunning beer. I have had this beer before. I shared a bottle with my good friend Joel down in Funchal a couple of weeks ago from this recording, and I just knew as soon as I had it, I thought I've got to get this and review it. Not bad, first beer of the day, 13%. Yeah, baby. So one more sip and I'll give it a rating. It's just everything I've already said. There's a lovely kind of almost like sultana, raisin, that sort of thing coming through. It's just bliss. One of them beers you really just you sip on, and I might even get 1 or 2 more of these bottles and bring them back to the UK. I think it was about, I can't remember, I'm guessing it's like €7.50 or €8.50 for a bottle of this. So it's worth it for a beer like this. Yeah, you know, I'm digging it already. So I'll see what I can do, get some more bottles of this before it runs out. Maybe age one, maybe not, just share it with friends. Anyway, I'm waffling. 9 out of 10 for me, 4.5 on the Untapped scale. Over to Untapped then. Well, I rated it before this review, and it's exactly the same. It's a 9 out of 10. So 6 of my buddies have had this. It's coming in overall for 6 ratings at 4.08, and 996 ratings for everybody on Untapped, coming in at 3.96. So just shy of 1,000, say, just shy of 4 out of 5. So which is about an 8, but I'm giving it a bit more than that. It's definitely. I mean, who knows how this will. Maybe that alcohol will kind of level off a little bit in the pit of your stomach, saying like 3 or 4 or 5 years time, something like that. Who knows? But yeah, a beer like this, it's very well kind of combined and come together already. I don't know when they actually. What does that say? It's just 2017. This has been in the bottle, I guess, since. So L515 2017. So if you've been fortunate enough to have this beer from the Letra Brewery, this is their Barleywine port barrel aged collaboration with Mean Sardine and Lervig out of Norway. Let me know what you think down below. It's an absolutely cracking beer. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next review. Cheers.